Welcome back, guys. Hope you guys are all blessed and well on this fine morning in the UK. I don't know what time it is where you guys are, but if it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, make sure you guys are enjoying yourself and being great human beings. We're just here to talk about when I think Liverpool Football Club will win the Premier League title, and I think it's very, very soon. I actually think it's going to be this month, um, and I can't wait. I actually can't wait. Um, but let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Obviously, recently we just played Everton and won 1-0. A courtesy of a Diogo Jota goal. Arsenal obviously beat Fulham in their run-in as well. But now we go away to Craven Cottage against Fulham. I think it's going to be a tough game, but I think we have enough to get through that game. And the reason being is because I remember the last game at Anfield in a reverse fixture, the way we played with 10 men, we can only do better with 11 men on the football pitch. I think Arsenal do drop points against Everton when they do play them. So, and I've seen a lot of, I say a lot of Everton fans, but I've seen a few like, yeah, I think we should just throw the game. So
He ain't lying.
it becomes a lot more tighter and give Arsenal the 3 points. I don't think David Moyes will do that. I think their team wants to win and they want to get back to winning ways as quickly as possible. They were undefeated in 9 until you turned up at Anfield and then you saw what we did to you. Then we go away. Sorry, we're at home against West Ham. They're at home against Brentford. I think both teams pick up points there. Leicester will win that one. Ipswich, I think, will be a difficult game for Arsenal. I think they draw that one as well. So the Everton one, I think they draw. I think they'll beat Brentford, and then I think they draw with Ipswich, and will beat Leicester City. Then you turn our attention to the Spurs home game, and they'll be home against Crystal Palace. 27th of April against Spurs is where I think, no, I know this is where we win our 20th Premier League title. And I believe that's when the team will celebrate. I think that's when we will play amazing football. And I hope they've still got Ange Postecoglou because even with most of his players back, they all look so shaky. It's unreal. They've got so many of their players back. Against Chelsea yesterday, I didn't watch the game, but I've seen a lot of the Tottenham fans' reaction, and they just don't like what he does. In terms of the manager of, Ange, doesn't. They don't think he knows what he's currently doing with that team. So I think that game is going to be a gimme there at Anfield. And I think they will be buzzing. I think the fans will be up for it. I think the players will be up for it. There will be a bit of nerves from maybe the players, but I think once the fan gets roaring, I think that's when, we'll pick up our number 20th. And the reasons I think so as well is because one big one, and I think it's this man here. I think Arsenal's been so good defensively this season, courtesy of obviously Saliba and Gabriel, because they've been so consistent. Both of them at the back together. Um, Arsenal don't really concede a lot of goals, and if they do, it's always the one or the odd two goals here or there because of these two. But because he's going to be missing the remainder of the season because he requires hamstring surgery, I don't think Kivior. I think Kivior is an okay defender. I know probably Arsenal fans will think no, but I don't see how Saliba and Kivior holds out the rest of the season. Also, within that Fulham game, they lost Julian Timber as well. Ben White has been out for a long period of time. Calafiori is still injured. Um, I don't see what they do defensively there. Who goes in at right back? Maybe they put Partey at right back. Kivio will come in partnership. Saliba there, and then Mars Lewis Skelly will probably continue playing left back. But even then, and then they've got a tough game coming up against Everton. And then after that, they've got to play Real Madrid. And you already know what team Real Madrid is like, man. You're gonna have to come up against a Vinny Jr. and Mbappe and a Rodrigo, and and even an Hendrick. He scores when he plays. So I think they're gonna really struggle with this man missing. And also Julian Timber, I think he offers so much solidity down that right hand side. I know they've missed Ben White for a little while, but yeah, Timber has come in and did a great job. So I think that missing those guys in the key running stage of the season, yeah, I think that's where they're gonna suffer as well. And then obviously getting their star boy Saka back, but at the same time, normally there'll be set piece FC. Saka takes the corner and he whips it in, and Gabriel Woody's, who's running and powerful running and getting on the end of it and scoring. But not now having that. Think that you take that away from their game. I don't see the Saliba become the one that attacks it. Do they have Kivior? Do they change it up slightly? I don't know, but it's going to be difficult for Arsenal with this running. Even though I see a few of their games at home, but I feel like the teams that they're going to play, same with us. We're going to be playing some teams, fighting for something, Europe, and obviously the relegation side of it. But we've got ourselves a nice little cushion. So for me personally, I think we'll win the title on the 27th of this month. So 23 days, guys. 23 days, and we could be crowned champions of this league. Yeah, feels good. Feels good. Can't even lie. I feel like we win it. That's going to be a few days after my birthday. So yeah, should be celebrating that. Maybe we even win it before that as well. Maybe it's kind of secured before that game, and then I can really enjoy it, and then also enjoy the Spurs game. But I think by the Spurs game, I think that's where Liverpool Football Club would have successfully completed number 20 league title. As you guys can see from the league table, there's 8 games left, 8 finals left for majority of the teams, bar Newcastle and Crystal Palace. But let's see what happens, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.